What's happening, guys? So in this video, this is another breakdown. You know how I do it, YG's breakdowns. Now these breakdowns I do, those of you who may be new, I do these breakdowns usually when we've dropped points. Basically, I don't do these breakdowns when we won a game, apart from when we beat Crystal Palace because of how good the goals were and everything like that. That's why I did a breakdown. I know, was it Leeds? One of them two. But yeah, obviously we've drawn consecutively in the same manner by being 2 goals up. By being 2 goals up and bottling the game. So this is going to lead up to the first goal. As you can see, man like Big Ben is there. Odegaard there. Saka's there. Big T there. Big Gab's there. I think Jesus is here. I'm trying to figure out what that is now. But let's get into it. So as you can see, Saka has now passed the ball over to Thomas Partey. And Big Ben is in the right winger's position, or right centre forward position, tracking back now because Saka has come this way to pass that way. So then the ball is going to get returned to man like Benjamin. And as you can see, Gabriel Jesus isolated here, sort of, because the focus is now on this ball. So as you can see here, Big Benny Boy made the run. He received the pass from there, made the run here, and now this is the ball coming across the box. I was actually surprised that this ball made it through for Jesus to tap it home. Because when you look at the still image here, it looks to me like, you know, Fabianski could get it, or this West Ham player could get it. But we made it through. And then bam, 1-0. Ball's in the back of the net. Fabianski's like, fam. Man like Jesus with a goal. Trying to draw football. 1-0. You can see man like Big X with his arms up. Good start. You know what I mean? Good start. What could go wrong, eh? So from this angle, as you can see here, Big Benny Boy is about to put that ball across the box. Jesus, you can't even see him. He's actually off camera at the moment. But yeah, you know, routine goal, really, when you look at how we've been playing this season. Again, you know, Jesus about to put that home. Big Benny Boy with the assist. You think to yourself, great start. Similar start to Liverpool, great start. Right, so what could go wrong? So this is just before the second goal. Now, as you can see, Big Gabs is here. The ball's about to come to his feet. Ball's being passed to him. As you can see up here, Martin Odegaard wants that ball. Big Gabs has seen him. So he knows, let me put the ball in this area, because he's going to run onto it. Then it's going to go in the back of the net. Right? So as you can see now, the ball in a perfect area. Odegaard has lost his man. You know what I mean? You got 2 players here. You know what I mean? You got Jesus there. You know what I mean? You got 2 West Ham players right close to each other there. You got another defender there. He's lost Martin Odegaard. It's all looking good. It's all looking good. And then bam, ball's in the back of the net. 2-0. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All looks good so far. All looks good. But what could go wrong? From another angle, you just kick that ball. Odegaard's going to run to it. Bam. Lovely taken goal. Like, we were looking class in this game. We were looking absolute class. Beautifully taken goal, man. Ball's dropping down. He's about to get his left foot onto that. Bam. You got man like Jesus right there. Because you never know if the ball could ricochet. A man like Jesus is there, fam. But, fam, beautifully taken. So here was the first fuck up. Thomas Partey has just received this ball. Yeah? He's got Declan Rice sprinting at him. So this is where we concede the first goal. Right? This is where it starts. So let's let it carry on. So now Declan Rice has intercepted Partey. The ball actually knocks off his hand, right? Thomas Partey doesn't play to the whistle. He waits for the whistle, as you can see right here. Now Declan Rice knows, I'm just going to go that way, while Partey is like, fam, wrong fucking attitude. Because there's not enough bodies back now. I can't see who's down here, but what I do know is we have one player there, one player here, Thomas Partey here, Big Benny Boy there, obviously Big Gabs is there. So now, Rice has got the ball. What he could do is pass to this player right here. Big Mags is there, Rob Holding's there. And then you'll see where the fuck up comes in. So this is just as Magalhaes is about to commit to the ball. But he didn't actually get the ball. The player is obviously running on goal. But he ends up fouling him. Where, to me, the player knew exactly what to do. The player knew what to do. Magalhaes went to the floor. The player knew to throw himself to the floor. Just make sure you make contact with Magalhaes. So it's given. And as you can see there, player's falling as if he's been shot. He's falling as if he's been shot. You got Big Gabs on the floor. Holding, about to kick that ball away. Penalty. So as you can see here, Magalhaes, he's on the floor. This player is running with the ball and he's going to get ready to throw himself to the floor. At this point, this player is already, as you can see here, as if he's just been shot, as if he's been held hostage, he's already thrown himself to go onto the floor. And then Magalhaes as obviously, so Magalhaes' position, basically, he slid into his path to be able to do that. When you look at where this player's legs is angled, right? Look where the player's legs angled. Player's legs angled to go to that way while his body is going that way. So if I bring this back, you will see. As you can see here. And then this player is literally about to throw his arms up and throw himself to the floor. Magalhaes, he didn't even commit to that ball because he knew he fucked up. For me, this is a dive, but it is what it is. We can't just sit and dwell on it. We should never have bottled a 2-goal lead. We should never bottle a 2-goal lead, but, you know, let's call a spade a spade. This, to me, is a dive. But it's a good dive because it's a kind of dive that will win you a penalty because Bozo Jean returns decided to commit to that. To the point where he's at least put himself on the floor near enough just for the contact to be on that player that he can create happening. And as you can see, I actually knew he was going to this side. And I genuinely thought Ramsdale would save it. I think penalties is Ramsdale's weakness. I think he needs to be a bit of a dick to opposition players when it comes to them taking a penalty against him, just to get into their head. Like Martinez did in the World Cup final. He needs to do some of that. So this was a chance that West Ham had. Ball's just there being lifted in by this player here. Antonio, somewhere in here, gets his head onto it. But Ramsdale manages to, I think he just about gets a touch. I don't think the ball was going in, from what I can remember. But it was a poor header by Antonio anyway. He should have done better there. But why did none of our players get our heads onto that? So Antonio is just headed the ball. The ball's there, it's bouncing to the floor, and then it bounces up and over. Rob Holding's usually good in the air, but he never got to this one. It's a good job that Antonio's not good at headers. So this is the second half now. So this is our corner. That ball there is just being whipped in by Saka. And then there's a handball by Antonio, which wins us a penalty. So here, what you can see is after the balls come out, Big Gabs is literally about to volley this ball goalwards. But what happens is it ricochets off Antonio's hand, which leads to a penalty because it's a handball. As you can see here, you can see how far his arm's out. The ball's actually bounced off it at this point. Handball, penalty. So this is from another angle. So, it's undeniable at this point. He's hit his hand. And rightfully, we were given a penalty. So this is a chance to go 3-1 up. This is a chance to pull back 2 goals clear. Yeah? And Jesus had the ball. And he was going to take the penalty. Now, I don't understand this bullshit where strikers aren't taking penalties. You know what I mean? Jesus took the penalty against Leeds. He should have been continuing to take penalties. And now we know Saka is decent at penalties. Yeah. But Jesus had the ball. Right? And he took the penalty in the last game and scored it. I don't get why it was passed to Saka. That shit's pissed me off. Now, Saka's just taken this penalty. Right? As you can see, the ball's here. What I don't understand is why did he not place it along the floor like he usually does? He's done that. He scored a penalty like that against Man U, Man City, and Liverpool. I don't understand why he went high. I mean, we must have been practicing in training, but I didn't want Saka to start this game. He needs a rest. But yeah, this is a penalty miss. Looking at it, I thought, yeah, top bins. Until I saw the ball behind the fucking goal. Now, as you can see here, the ball's actually there. And the West Ham fans are about to cheer. I think at this point we knew, well, a lot of us knew that we weren't going to win this game. And it was only a matter of time before West Ham got back into this game. I don't know what's happened, but Saka needs a rest. He needs a rest. You know what I mean? He's played so consistently, and players play every game and then be on point, in every single game. He needs that rest. I hope to see Trossard and Jesus linking up for the game on Friday, because they linked up quite well against Leeds, right? And when you look at the last game that we won away from home, in London, Fulham, Trossard with 3 assists in the first half, and we put that game to bed. That's what we could have done here if we'd have got one more goal. One more goal would have put this game to bed. Same with Liverpool. But no. So we better fix the fuck up. Again, from this angle. Now, his penalty technique of leaning back, sort of, he does that. But he usually passes it along the floor into the corner. I don't know why he went high. And the thing is, Fabianski guessed the right way. He guessed the right way. Like Salah's penalty miss, but higher, basically. That's all it was. It was a higher version. Same side. Same feet to kick with. Saka just kicked it higher. It's ridiculous. So here's where we cock up now. Now this player's about to take a long throw in. Yeah? Look at all these bodies in the box. We've got one outside the box. Right? Now you see what's going to happen. So I think that's Magalhaes that got a head onto that ball. He's just headed it, power headed it, back out. Yeah? Look at all these bodies in the box. Right? We outnumber West Ham in that box. So this player here is about to launch that ball back into the box. What happens is Bowen, which is here, scores pretty much the identical goal that Martin Odegaard scored in the first half. Could not write this up. So the ball is up here. That's Bowen there, the goal scorer. He's not offside because the ball was already passed and he was onside. Now he's running onto it. So unfortunately, he was onside. Now he's about to score the identical goal that Odegaard scored. I would say his was better because he was further out. I suppose he has a bit longer to think about it. But it was all he could do at this point. And he scored it. And the thing is, the ball's there. It's just skimmed off Ramsdale's fingers. If a goalkeeper gets the hand to the ball and it still goes in, you could have done better. In my opinion. You could have done better. Because when it comes to a ball that's going in and you get your fingertip onto it that tips it out, right? Everyone wanks over that. But if it's coming off your fingertip and going in, you could have done better. As you can see, balls to the player's feet. He's going to launch it in there. Goal scorer was there. So he's clearly onside. Obviously, you've got two of our defenders here playing him on. Unfortunate. So fucking unfortunate. Literally identical to Martin Odegaard's. Literally identical. Literally identical. As you can see here, the ball's there. He's literally about to hit it into the ground. Same way. Same way as Odegaard. Big Mags. Big H. Holdinho, as he's being called. It's too late. It's too late. Now, at 2-2, player could have scored, right? But the ball's ricocheted off Holding. Now it's coming. They're both running back here now, right? Holding doesn't do a good job here. So him and Holding came to a clash there, and it's actually helped him go back to this side, while Holding was on this side. Holding should never be on this side of a player. He should never be, because a player wants to go this way. He wants to go in that area, right? Let me bring that back. As you can see here, Holding, what Holding should do is hang back and guard this area. But Holding commits to getting this ball so badly. When the player's running away from goal. The player's running away from goal. What Holding should do is stop and start spreading himself here to try and stop him from putting a ball in here. So as you can see, Holding's here, Ben White's here, Magalhaes here. I think that's Jorginho at this point, I think. The quality's not the best. I can't really make out who everyone is right now. But that player, he wants to put the ball in here. He's got player there. He wants to put the ball in this area. See, if it was William Saliba, I don't think he commits as much as what Holding does. I think he does what I said here Holding should have done. So the ball's already gone in. Antonio again. Thankfully, he's not that good at headers. Otherwise, this is 3-2. And he's headed it and the ball's just skimmed off the crossbar. Ball's there, just skimmed off the crossbar. He's headed it, bam. All off the back of Holdinho wrong-siding a defender. He defended so naive, did Rob Holding, for that. So as you can see there, ball just skims off the crossbar. You know what I mean? We could have lost that fucking game. Probably should have done. But to be 2-0 up, fuck knows what we're going to do against Southampton. 2 games in a row, 2-2 draws, being 2 up. Unacceptable. But anyways, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow all the socials, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.